JetBlue 1388, WinCom, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. Hello everyone, Controller Scott here, and welcome to a cloudy and as usual busy early morning at LAX. Today I'm at Terminal 5 and JetBlue Airways is taking me to Dublin, Ireland via Boston. I'm going to have the opportunity to fly exclusively on their new Airbus A321 long-range aircraft, which I'm so excited about. And I also have an unexpected surprise, which you'll see later on in this video. So stay tuned for that. At 7:30 a.m., JetBlue's check-in area was surprisingly not too busy. Checking in for my flight via the kiosk was simple. After using the kiosk and scanning in my passport, I head over to the JetBlue ticket counter to check in the bags. I have the JetBlue Plus MasterCard from Barclays Bank. It gives a free check bag for up to 3 people on a reservation up to £50 each. No surprises here at check-in, and I'm on my way for what would be a fantastic trip. You'll see later how the benefits of this credit card were maximized in flight. But for now, let's go up the escalator, get through security, and get this long but exciting day started. I'm a little early for my flight today, but I do this so I can use my American Express Centurion Lounge benefit from my American Express Platinum card. It is a walk from Terminal 5, but it's a nice place to get away from the airport melee and enjoy a nice meal. While the walk to get to the entrance elevator takes a few moments to get to, I would say it's worth it. This lounge is only a few years old, and I think Amex did a nice job in designing the lounge. After a short trip down in the elevator, the doors open up displaying a big Centurion logo on the wall on the left, and on the right takes me to the check-in area. Today, check-in was quick as there was no line. After displaying my boarding pass, ID, and Platinum card, it's time to see the food offerings for breakfast today. Amex provided a typical buffet-style offering with fresh fruits. To start, they had 2 types of salads, regular and fruit. Moving along, there were pancakes, scrambled eggs, potatoes, sausage, and bacon. Around the side were croissants, yogurts, and hard-boiled eggs. Now behind the buffet area is a separate area with more options. There was coffee, cold cereals, along with some more bakery items. A toaster is present as well. Moving along, there's orange juice, along with still and sparkling water to round out the food and drink affair today. I thought the food today was okay, but I've had better. They have a nice bar as well, which I did not record due to crowding. The lounge is clean and the staff were great. It's time to leave the Amex lounge behind and walk to our gate in Terminal 5 here at LAX. The walk is very lengthy, twisting through moving walkways, escalators, the Terminal 4 concourse, which caters to American Airlines, an underground walkway, and finally to Terminal 5 and Gate 57 today with JetBlue. This gate unfortunately does not provide good views of our airplane today as I record this flight next door going to Miami. JetBlue has a name for all of its aircraft. Today's segment from LAX to Boston is on a Mint Summer's Night Dream. At the time of this recording, this aircraft just turned 3 years old. I had the opportunity today to sit in seat 9F, which is marketed as an even more space seat. After boarding the aircraft and walking sadly through JetBlue's fantastic Mint class cabin, I arrive at row 9. For this flight, the seat went for a $169 upgrade before departure. This is a bulkhead seat, and the bonus here is no one is sitting in front of you. But as you can see, my legs fail to fully extend. For reference, I'm about 6 feet tall. There are 2 literature pockets on the bulkhead with the safety information card and the dining options, which we will cover shortly. The bulkhead row is right by the front lavatory and the JetBlue snack pantry on this version of the 321, so it can get crowded here during the flight. That said, I think the snack pantry is a great concept by JetBlue, which I'll talk about in a future video. Every seat has its own charging plug and USB-A outlet, so you can keep your devices charged. For the bulkhead row, the tray table's in the armrest. Simply lift up the divider to pull it out and then unfold it. The entertainment screen at these bulkhead seats are stowed at the side. After pushing down on the lever, it allows you to pull up the screen. You can adjust the angle of it as well. And finally, all the seats come with individual air vents and lights above. I like that this bulkhead seat comes with 2 full windows. The Av Geek in me absolutely loves this, which provides a great view today of our taxi out of Terminal 5 and takeoff on runway 25 right at LAX. Now that we're airborne on such a great day to fly, I think it's time for our next round of food. In JetBlue's economy service, in addition to the complimentary snacks and beverages, there are also ones you can pay for as well. My wife and I are going to try some of the options today at a 50% discount by paying with the JetBlue Plus credit card, another card benefit. JetBlue has 4 snack box options and 4 cafe options to choose from their Eat Up menu. The regular price for the snack boxes are $9 to $10 each and includes sweet, savory, and gluten-free options. The cafe options are $13 to $14 each and include sandwiches, salads, and cheese and crackers. There is also an assortment of alcoholic beverages and in-flight comfort items like earphones and neck pillows that are also available for purchase. Today we bought 4 items. First was the Fuel Up snack box, which is all gluten-free and what I ordered. Let's open it up and see the deliciousness inside. This box has a coconut cashew bar, a package of almonds, Parmesan crisp, a pecan bar, and pepper turkey jerky. What better way to enjoy the snack box than with a cold cup of Malbec wine in a can? It was really great. Now let's take a look at my wife's snack box, the Party Up box. This box has an applesauce drink, a delicious stuffed oat bite, a small package of M&Ms, some fruit gummies, and a package of cheese-flavored corn puffs. Lastly, my wife also ordered lunch from the Eat Up Cafe with a turkey and pepper jack sandwich. The price for all this normally goes for $43. With the JetBlue Plus credit card, that total became $21.50, which is a 50% discount. $21.50 may seem like a lot for what you saw, but it's better than paying $43. As we fly over Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Chicago, Illinois, it's soon time to land in Boston. I'll say despite the limited legroom for an extra legroom seat, the flight was good, but I would personally recommend the second exit row for the best, even more legroom experience on the JetBlue Airbus 321. Also, I didn't visit the JetBlue pantry on this flight. You can catch a review of both of these experiences on my return trip from Dublin. It's such a nice day in Boston today. If you're an av geek like me, you know I am loving the 2 available windows at this seat. So let's enjoy the view and the arrival into runway 4 right at the Boston Logan Airport. As we proceed off the runway and taxi to our gate and enjoy the great views of the terminal areas, it's time to wrap things up for this flight and get ready for the connecting flight to Dublin, Ireland. As we walk off this flight, let me say the JetBlue crew were excellent, and that would continue on the next flight. As I exit the jetway, I typically visit an airport lounge. There are several options to choose from here at Boston, but there was not much time today as it's time to walk over to our connecting flight to Dublin. This flight to Dublin would be unlike any other experience I've had on an airplane. This would be the first time for me flying over the Atlantic in a single-aisle aircraft. A Mint for Big Things is the name of the plane this time. At the time of this recording, the aircraft took its first revenue flight just 5 weeks before. So let's go down the jetway and experience something truly amazing, and in my opinion, one of the best flights I've ever had. Oh my, yes, this is Mint class, folks. JetBlue's business class. And not only that, my wife and I were also upgraded to their 2 Mint studios at the front of the plane, which is an even bigger space than the normal pods. From its huge 22-inch TV screen to its abundant space and amenities, you gotta check this out. talk about international business class over the ocean, you have to talk about the food and drink. The JetBlue flight attendants put a personal touch to their paper menus, but tonight, we're going to go over to the TV screen and order our feast for the flight. What you see on the screen is for the most part what you get with the JetBlue Mint dining experience. It is certainly a lot of food. Unless you're able to book Mint more than 24 hours in advance, meal dietary restrictions cannot be guaranteed. Making an order on the screen is really easy and quick. For later in the flight, I opt to have breakfast on the plane rather than to take it to go. After reviewing my food order and confirming it, it is time to depart Boston on a gorgeous evening for an Atlantic Ocean crossing. The fun is just beginning for an amazing flight. I cannot say enough, this is a lot of space. So much so, I have the opportunity to have dinner with my wife in my suite this evening. An extra table and bench is built into these Mint studios to accommodate this unique in-flight experience. A glass of delicious red wine made a great pairing for this really enjoyable experience. Check it out. After dinner, it is time for a little rest. For additional privacy, JetBlue has closing doors on all of its Mint suites on this configured aircraft. The bedding is by Tuft & Needle. I thought the bedding was fairly comfortable. I will say though that the seat itself was very firm. With that said, I won't be too picky. I'm super grateful for this enjoyable experience. And what better way to have it with another glass of red wine while in bed. After a short 2-hour rest, I can't get back to sleep. I know it's from my excitement flying in the Mint studio, but I'm also excited to see my favorite view outside an airplane window, the beginning stages of the day's sunrise. We are just past the southern tip of Greenland. What a spectacular view. The Av Geek in me loves watching a moving map on a screen. JetBlue's moving map is one of the best I've experienced flying. It gives a lot of information from where you are, to what altitude the plane is at, to the exact registration number of the plane you're flying on. As we get closer to Dublin, the sun is up, and that means it's time for the breakfast I pre-ordered before departure. It is a light meal, but after everything from earlier, I was fine with that. I paired this with a refreshing glass of sparkling water. And after finishing breakfast, our friendly flight attendant passed out a disposable face wipe. The lemon-scented wipe was refreshing, and as you can see with my legs stretched out, I was enjoying every moment of this experience. Now, one of the perks of flying business class internationally is you typically get an amenity kit, and JetBlue is no exception to this. It is loaded with goodies to take with you after you land. Check out all the stuff in this bag. How they got it all to fit in so neatly will remain a mystery to me, but hey, I'll take it. From the lotions, the socks, to the face mask, it is for sure a nice convenience, and I'm very appreciative that JetBlue provides such a quality amenity kit. As we approach Dublin, this amazing experience sadly must come to a close. We upgraded Mint at the gate in Boston for the Boston to Dublin flight. It cost us $799 for each of us, totaling $1,598 for the upgrades. There was no additional upgrade fee to get to the studio suites upgrading at the gate. They happen to be 2 of the last 3 seats left in Mint. Consider us lucky, right? So would I recommend JetBlue after this flight experience? Absolutely, and Mint was totally worth it. JetBlue's regular Mint fares are usually very expensive. Upgrading at the gate is no guarantee you'll get one of these amazing suites. So even if you fly JetBlue in economy, you'll see that once you get on board, the experience is still great. For now though, it is time to explore Ireland in all of its beauty, and I'm excited to see a country I've never visited before. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of amazing content coming soon, and all of your support is super appreciated. Stay tuned for my next video as I go and tour Ireland. Thanks for watching, and for now, so long.